Welcome back to Capitol Square, everybody. Joining me now, Jerry Revish from 10 TV, Mark Niquette from the Columbus Dispatch, and Joe Ingles from Ohio Public Radio and Television. A couple poll numbers that are kind of interesting as we close out the show today. Let's take a look at them. Two of the most vulnerable Democrats, not only in Ohio, but the entire country. In Ohio's 15th Congressional District, Steve Stiver's 47% to Mary Jo Kilroy's 38%. And then we go to the 1st Congressional District over in Cincinnati. Incumbent Steve Driehaus losing to former Congressman Steve Chabot, 53 to 41%. These two congressional districts, Jerry, being watched very carefully across the country because of that tidal wave that we keep hearing about, that Republican wave that might give them control of the House, probably starts in Ohio.
Yeah, Mary Jo Kilroy has just not been able to gain a whole lot of traction. You know, she just really squeaked by to get into Congress. And I think she's reciting line and verse, the Democratic Party line, and I don't think it's resonating with people very much. She's defending the Obama administration and just about everything he's doing, and people want to hear something else.
Yeah, and we should point out, I mean, she barely won in that 2008 election, which was a very good Democratic year. The final gubernatorial debate took place earlier this week between John Kasich and Ted Strickland. Mark, you were there. Sort of your insights of what happened. Certainly two feistier candidates as we approach the final days of this campaign.
Yeah, they kind of took the gloves off, if you forgive the boxing metaphor. Went at each other much harder and really tuned up the rhetoric on taxes. I thought was sort of a big part of this debate, where you had Congressman Kasich flat out saying, I will not raise taxes. He will, talking about the governor, and, Strickland coming back at him saying, well, look, you wanted to get rid of the homestead exemption back in '81 when you were a state senator. And so it's going to be interesting last 3 weeks of the campaign.
Joe, if you're in the Strickland camp, are you concerned that that number, the approval number, has not risen above 45% in any of these polls?
Well, sure, you're concerned. I think you're concerned anytime your approval numbers are low. But I also think that people are getting fatigued with this whole campaign, and any huge jolt in the last couple of weeks could indicate good news for the other candidates. So. Well,
and Jerry, undecided, independents beginning to finally pay attention to this race. We've said all along that that 20% sort of in the middle would probably determine the winner. They're going to be hearing a lot in the next few weeks, and I imagine this campaign will get feistier as we reach the final day.
Probably will, and I think Mr. Strickland has to be a lot more forthright, be more forceful. He's got to start talking about his record a little bit more. I don't think this Wall Street greed argument and song is really being heard as much as it used to be. I think people want to hear, what are you going to do for me?
And that goes back to what Mark was talking about in that debate, where all of a sudden Governor Strickland starts talking about how he's a tax cutter. Yeah. I just have to believe, Mark, that maybe they have internal polling that shows of the issues that are important to the remaining truly undecided voters, taxes is near the top of that list, and the governor is concerned that Kasich calling him a tax increaser is beginning to wear with those, again, the very few that are truly undecided.
Well, and part of it is just a direct response to the suggestion you raise taxes, because the governor could say, well, look, we cut the income tax nearly 17% most of that time when I was in office, so we've actually cut taxes.
Let's face it, it's a shell game. You can cut taxes one place, you can have revenue enhancement, you can pay $300 for your license plate. I mean, they can find money wherever they want to find money to do whatever they want, and we've seen it over and over through decades. I don't buy any of it as far as the tax cutting thing, because you see it over and over where it's a big shell game in the State House and the White House.
All right, very good. Be sure to join us next week right here on Capitol Square. We will hear from Kilroy and Stivers, along with candidates running in other strongly contested congressional races here in the Buckeye State.
That's right. And for comprehensive coverage of Campaign 2010 in Central Ohio and statewide, be sure to check out our websites, onntv.com and 10tv.com.
And we would certainly like to hear from you. Send your comments or questions about today's show to Capitol Square at onntv.com. As always, we're on Facebook and Twitter. Joe Ingles, Mark Niquette, thank you very much. If it is Ohio politics, everybody, it's Capitol Square. Take care.